family and friends and fellow YouTubers, it's Kim here from Kim's Country Corner, and today I'm in Columbia, Missouri at my daughter's, Katie Hancock's place, and she has a fun-filled day ahead for me. So come on along and join the fun, and let's see what we end up doing. Hi guys! So the first place that Katie brought me was to a garden called Shelter Gardens, and this is the intro into the garden. And as you can see, they have some lamb's quarters and petunias, and then this really nice brick walkway. And inside the brick walkway, they have names of families that have donated to this park. So come on and let's go see what kind of flowers they have.
Hello to Mom's friends. Welcome to Shelter Gardens. It is called Shelter Gardens because it's sponsored by Shelter Insurance. It's beautiful and I'm excited to show you.
Okay, let's go. I'm excited to see all these beautiful flowers. We have construction going on next door. So we'll just have to forgive that and enjoy the beautiful archways and flowers. Oh wow. So first on the stop is this beautiful cottage type garden. Petunias, daisies. Karen's gonna love these. Look, Karen, look at all the beautiful purple petunias. Beautiful. Do you know what they're building next door, Katie?
No, I don't.
Okay. Ooh, we have a butterfly.
So you know the names of the flowers?
Some of them.
They have their names by them.
Oh, do they have the names?
Like this one, see? Star Magnolia.
Oh, okay. That's cool. So they do have the names.
It's obnoxious.
Yeah, guys, you're just going to have to pretend like this isn't going on.
This is what you get when you come to a city garden.
Yes.
You get garden on one side, construction on the other.
Yes. Ooh, that waterfall is pretty. Well, here's the koi pond you were telling me about. This is the koi pond, guys. Look at those koi down in there. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. Can you see them? Very pretty. All different colors. I'm hoping you can hear the sound of that waterfall. Beautiful sounding. We got some hostas. Looks like we have a little sitting area. This place is so neat to have a place like this in the middle of Columbia that people can just come to, like on their lunch breaks or after work to de-stress. Just love this place, Katie. And all the koi are like gathering. They're coming to meet us. So now they're all swimming toward us. Can people see them? Maybe.
I don't think you're supposed to.
I don't think you're supposed to, but look, they're all coming there. It's almost like they're hearing our voice. It's like we were over there and they were over there, and now look, they're all like right in there. Ooh, look at that great big one. It looks like a great big goldfish. Look, Jeffrey, look at that great big goldfish. Except it's called koi. They are absolutely beautiful. Let's look at the rest of the park. Oh my gosh, Emma would love this park. Look at all the pink flowers. Look, Emma, your favorite color is pink. It's almost like they made this spot just for you. All these beautiful pink flowers. I don't know what kind. I think these are impatiens, although I could be wrong. All right, we're going to cross over this little bridge here. I can already see what looks like either a church or a school. Do you know which one it is, Katie?
It's a schoolhouse.
It's a schoolhouse. Oh, wow. Look at the pump. Do you think it works?
Let's give it a try.
I don't know if we're supposed to.
I don't think it actually
No,
works.
it
But it's
doesn't
fun
work.
to give it a try,
It
right?
doesn't work, but it reminds me of home, of the farm. And these are all knockout roses. Pretty pinks. Another pretty pink. Look at this one. Can you get a good shot of that one? Look, Em, pretty pink. Says, please do not feed fish or squirrels. So we will not do that today. All right, so we're headed towards the schoolhouse. We have some more pretty roses. Buckhorns on this side. And I like the idea that they left a lawn. You have this beautiful, peaceful lawn. It just kind of calms you so that you're not like overwhelmed with just nothing but flowers. It gives you a large area of peacefulness. All right, so as we're walking down the path here, I see pixie, I see some kind of a floral grass. There are some sedums. Sedums are always a nice thing to have, especially for the fall. Oh, this is a rose of Sharon. This is something I've always wanted to put out at the farm, and I plan to do this sometime, are these rose of Sharons. They're just like large trees of roses, and they're just beautiful. Then we have some black-eyed Susans, some geranium, phlox. They have a lot of cottage garden flowers here. Back in the back here, we have some irises and coneflowers. The coneflowers and the black-eyed Susans just are a very natural type feel. So I just love the way they have everything set up. Oh, Katie, why don't you tell us about the school?
So you all know how important education is to me. So I wanted to show you what's called the Newcomer School. This school is a replica of the one where 7 farmers met in March 1914 to form MFA, the Missouri Farmers Association. So I'm going to take you guys inside to have a look.
All right, let me get a shot of the platform. All right, Katie, let's go look at this one-room schoolhouse.
All right, here we go. These
Yeah.
are the schoolhouses that Mom reads about in her books.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
The little house on the prairie.
Yep.
Schoolhouses.
Newcomer School. These are for ink bottles, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah, where they used to put the ink bottles. Look at those old desks. Oh my goodness. This is really something. Look at the coat rack, the bench, and the coat rack.
I like how it glows in a box.
Oh yeah. Well, it's probably so old they don't want people touching it.
I wonder how
fire up in the fall and winter to keep the kids warm. Wow.
Back when they had chalkboards.
Yes, when they had chalkboards and not wipe off or smart boards. Can you imagine being a school teacher and having to come in every morning and build a fire and then stoke it throughout the day? Of course,
they still have to yell very loud.
Really, it does echo. They probably had some of the older boys, because this would have been probably a 1st through 8th, because they wouldn't even have kindergarten back in these days. I didn't even go to kindergarten. I didn't go until 1st grade. My sister was the first one to go to kindergarten in our family. But yeah.
So Mom, you taught back in 1914. This is where you would have stood.
I would have stood there.
Do you think you could have managed it?
I don't know. I probably could have. I mean, when I was at Eugene Field, I used to have 2 kindergarten classes all the way up to 2 5th grade classes coming to library every week. Look at these old books, Katie.
That's the size that you can read in one day.
No, that's the size Aunt Jody reads in one day. This is the size Mom reads in one day. And you probably would do that book. And then Karen would have been this size. Karen and I like reading. We just like for ours to be shorter stories.
Now look, this would be hard for someone to fit in.
All right, I'm going to do roll call. Is Katie here today?
I'm here.
She's here, and look, she raised her hand. Look at those nails. Oh my goodness. She raises her hand, and that bright yellow just flashes through this.
You can't miss me.
Can't miss you. Oh, look at the lights on the wall. I'm
So
sure
they're probably real cute.
Yeah, I'm sure they're replicas. Yeah. Oh, and look, they have George Washington's picture up.
Oh, there's a time capsule up here. They're not going to open it until 2031.
20 what?
31.
2031.
It's a time capsule from 2006.
Oh, cool. Yeah, here's the Shelter Mutual Insurance Company 2006 time capsule. They're the ones that sponsored this garden. Very cool. All right, ready to go see more flowers?
They were up with the times on that one. Where would you like to go next?
Well, let's go down to the red. They mirror each other. These little paths that lead to a little room. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, here, this one goes down to a little room. Let's go look at this little room. So as I'm sitting here, I look ahead and there's another little pathway. They have done a remarkable job making all these little corners that you can like explore. This is really cool. It has the rock wall on the outside and then a large round rock area for like almost like this huge planter. Oh, now these are really pretty. I like the statue in the middle. Look, Katie. With all the girls we have, looks like little Emma, doesn't it? Little Emma in the middle, looking at her flowers, her pink flowers. And then those are huge elephant ears. Look, Jeffrey, that plant back there, that's called elephant ears. because they're so big. Now these are different. Look at these, Katie. Can you get a close up of that? That's such a different looking plant. So pretty. Oh, here's some, look at this. They almost look like little peppers. Red, green, yellow peppers in there. So cool. All right, let's walk on around this planter here, this large planter section. I just saw a red bird fly into that tree, but he's not there any longer. All right, we're gonna walk on out of here. This is so pretty. You know, I can imagine that people who live in the city, like you do all the time, need places like this to go and just de-stress and relax. Yep. The trees, you know, like having full-grown trees is probably a big plus for a lot of people. And having these full-grown trees, like a lot of people that live in apartments and stuff, they probably don't have trees outside, you know, that they can go and enjoy. So I want to get over here and look at this other cottage garden because they have a butterfly bush. But I don't know if you can see or not. See, that's a Shelter Insurance flag up there, so I bet this is going to be one of the main office buildings. Alright, so we have some tick seed, we have some butterfly bush. I have the worst luck with butterfly bushes. All of mine die. But I've been doing some research on them, and I think I know why. So I'm going to give them another try next year. I think I'm planting them too deep. And from what I hear, they like to be up on a hill. So we got some phlox. Oh, there's a monarch, man. Look at that monarch. I don't know if you can see it or not. Beautiful. Oh. And even in a beautiful garden like this, they have stupid old bindweed. Everybody I hear is always fighting bindweed. See, they even have it in a garden like this. Ugh. These are so pretty. Look at this huge specimen of Joe Pyeweed. This whole beautiful bush is just Joe Pyeweed. It's just gorgeous. Has lots of pollinators. I see lots of little bees, flowers. There's a bee right there. I don't know if you can see it right there. Lots of bees. Yeah, Joe Pyeweed is one I don't have yet. Some Coleopsis. Beautiful combination. Oh, we have these. Look, Katie, you see the red ones? I have this at home. Salsa red. Salsa red coneflower, even says it right there. Sombrero salsa red coneflower. Those I have at my house. Okay, so we're kind of in this grove of trees here, and I think it's so neat that they have these trees in the middle of Columbia for people to enjoy. Because if you're living in an apartment, you probably don't have trees. It's almost like Columbia Central Park, like New York Central Park, except Columbia. But I'm going to show you this one tree down here. This is one of my favorite trees. This is called a river birch. And I don't know if you can see or not, but see how the bark is peeling? It peels. Oh, look, there's a shot. See if you can get that shot. See how that bark is dropping off, peeling? I just think that's a really cool look. A really cool look. And later on, after the bark comes off, you get this really nice white limb, and they're used for crafts. So it's really a neat tree. So this area seems to be the middle, kind of the middle of the park. And now we're going to go to the other side and see what's on its. Once again, I'm really glad they left some areas of grass and didn't just try to fill everything in, because the grass areas kind of give you this openness, this peaceful openness. Okay, so we have us another little room to explore. Whoever designed this park did an amazing job in such a small space, because they set up rooms to explore. There's some hibiscus though. We'll get to those in just a minute. Some more sedum. Oh, here's the sign. All right, here, I'll stand in the middle of the sign, Katie, so you can get me. Shelter Gardens. Katie, you did an amazing job bringing me to a fun place. She said she was going to bring me to a fun place, and this place has been amazing. Shelter Gardens. All right, we're going to walk in this little room here. And I think I'm going to stop talking just so you can enjoy the room. Isn't that beautiful? How big it is. It's huge. Here's my hand. There's the flower. Huge. So I really like this ornamental grass that they have over here. I think it's called zebra grass. Not sure, but I love that. We have us a little bit of a sprinkle going on. Oh look, they have some pardon me daylilies. These are the daylilies that we have out at the farm, Katie. And they chose some for their garden. Makes me feel good. Just beautiful. See, and they've added sedum, and right now the sedum is just green, but it's going to give them a lot of fall color. And you know, it's important to remember all your seasons, spring, summer, and fall. Those sedums are going to provide nice fall color. All right. Let's go ahead and exit this room and see what's next. And this terrace just adds dimension to the flat garden. And those are just so pretty. It's called a panda plant. And they have some aloe and yucca. I wonder though, how they're keeping this part, because this looks like desert planting. I wonder how they're keeping it through the winter. I wonder if they're like covering it or taking the plant. It looks like those, actually it looks like those aloes are in pots. And so are the yuccas. And so are these plants. So I bet they come in the fall before winter and just lift those out of there and put them inside. Because with them being desert plants, there's no way they can survive our winters. Look at the squirrel on the wagon wheel. That is so cool. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. Very, very cool. And then here's a jade. These things are hard to take care of, I think. I used to have a jade plant, and it was really, really large. So even the structure of their paths are cool, because the guy could have made a straight path right for that gazebo, but he chose not to. He made like a winding path. So, and then we have this gazebo down here, and Katie says there's quite a few weddings that take place in this park, and I can see why. So we're going to walk down to the gazebo. Oh, telling about the garden. The lilies. We have to get over here to see the lilies. So the gazebo's on this side, and then they have this really pretty pond over here on this side. You walk across this stone bridge here. This little stone bridge crosses over a little pond with a fountain that has water lilies inside. And Katie, can you get the pink and the purple water lily? Okay, it's just so pretty. It looks like they dedicated this. Okay, so we're getting ready to go into the final little room of the garden. And as we come in, I believe that that's a sundial. So that when the sun shines on it, you can tell what time it is. So that's really cool that they put a sundial in here. They're using beautiful green hedges. We've seen lots of cottage gardens in this area, this huge garden, but this is more of a formal garden, this section here. Walk all the way around. I call it the formal garden because they're using hedges, they're using trees, sculptures, statues, that beautiful brick wall on the side. They have geo trellises here. A lot of times more formal gardens will have their plants further apart. As you can see, the plants aren't exactly running into each other. They're more further spaced. I love this. This is just, oh, and look, Katie, come up this way a little bit. If you look right through it, you can see the schoolhouse. Isn't that neat, the way they position that?
Yeah.
The smell, oh, it must be these hydrangeas, because the smell is just beautiful right here. This is a hydrangea tree. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's another little archway. I just love all the little rooms. Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed this garden as much as I did. I really hope you enjoyed it, because these shelter gardens are beautiful. And if you're ever in Columbia, I highly recommend that you spend an afternoon or a couple of hours here walking around. It's just absolutely perfect the way they have it laid out. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to know more about what's going on in my corner of the world, please remember to hit that button to Kim's Country Corner. Subscribe. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye for now. So it looks like we ended this pretty well, because we have sprinkles going on. Not enough for an umbrella, but it has pulled things off nicely. So after the walk through the garden, Katie brought me to my favorite place in Columbia, Smoothie King, where I get my chocolate peanut butter smoothie. They use protein powders, and they taste so good, and they're guilt-free because they taste like a shake, but they have so much protein in them that they're good for you.
So take a sip.
Yes, take a sip. Okay.